Welcome everybody to the Dot Video Show with Jesse Miller. Thank you. Thank you to my studio audience. Thank you guys for making it out here every month. We really appreciate it. Thank you to our millions and billions of internet viewers and to the bazillions of you tuning in on your iPhones and your iPads optimized for iPhone and iPad. I think we coined that term in this studio. So our buddies at The Daily Show and Colbert Report that are using it, we're going to let you have that. But remember where it came from. Tonight, we have an extremely awesome show for you. We're going to start off with a user video for somebody who's been using the Sound Devices Pix240, who's really in love with it and likes it. We're going to tune into one of our viewers explaining it. Then we'll turn to my right for a more in-depth look at the Pix240, go over some of the more important features that set it apart from the other digital recorders. Next, we'll be talking about the wireless HD video on our iPads in our I Am iPad and So Can You segment. And finally, we are going to close the show by awarding a free rental date with a Canon DSLR to one of the millions and billions of internet viewers and one of the several in-studio audience attendees. So that's going to be very exciting. And so, to begin, I'd like to introduce our friend Scott Nathan Wellington from Mad Crazy Productions. He's a longtime friend of Midtown Video, longtime viewer of the show, and a recent adoptee of the Sound Devices Pix240. So, Verge, let's roll it.
Dot Video Show. Hey, Jess. Hello, cyberspace. My name is Scott Wellington. My company is Mad Crazy Productions. I am a new DP. I've been a camera operator professionally for 4 years, and now I'm getting hired as a director of photography for people like the Atlanta Braves, for a company out of Kansas City called River Key Creative. And River Key just took me to Vegas yesterday to go shoot for Monsuno and Topps Toy Company. So I'm starting to get hired as a DP, and it took me 8 years in my career in production to get here. And I'm here talking to you guys today about the Pix240, which is something that I really love. I just bought one for the Atlanta Braves job, and I got it because we only had 15-20 minutes with each player, and so the client had to set up 3 different cameras. We had an HPX 500 on a teleprompter on a green screen. We had an EX3 on the same green screen for breakaway handheld stuff. And then in the back, we had my camera, the AF100, in an interview setup. And the Pix240 was so awesome because we could shoot with 3 different cameras, 3 different codecs, and just go from station to station with 60 baseball players and always be in Avid DNX HD, which is what the Braves edit in for Braves Vision. So for us and for the client, it saved time and money. They no longer have to go to post and transcode everything. It all matches. It's ready to edit. The Pix is a great piece of equipment. I'm also a Key Pro tech. I get hired to do multi-camera, multi-ISO recordings with 8 or 10 Key Pros that can all network together, which is a cool thing that the Aja Key Pro does. But the one thing the Aja Key Pro doesn't do is let you see what you've recorded. The Pix is great because you can see everything that you've done. Here, I'm going to tilt this a little bit so you can kind of see the color. But you get audio, and you have time code. And that's the other thing. It always matched, you know. The time code was the same as the in-camera recordings. So we have our masters and we have our backups and everything matches. And, you know, I have so much good things to say about the Pix. I love the fact that there's the built-in monitor. I love the fact that you can go to a solid-state drive or a compact flash. Both really great because you have choice of media and you have backup media. It also has an eSATA cable, so if I was going to go and record 8 hours worth of material and didn't want to change a drive, I could simply set up a RAID system hard drive in this and not need a computer to record in. I've been working in the industry for so long, I've kind of witnessed the birth of HD recording and ProRes, and the adaptation of ProRes into, you know, production workflows. And 5 years ago, when the EX3 was the IT camera, and people would walk around with laptops and Aja in and out boxes and record ProRes on the RAID towers to just capture SDI out of the camera. And it was like a full table worth of setup to do what this little box does. And I have it here mounted on a Noga arm and the 2 batteries on it and the solid state drive, the Pix240. And there's Craig Kimbrell from the Atlanta Braves getting interviewed.
Scott Wellington, fantastic, fantastic. Listen, we love user-submitted content here. So if you're doing something interesting with some gear that you bought or rented from Midtown Video, send us your stills and send us your videos, and we'll tell our millions and billions of internet viewers all about it.